Thank you for joining me. Today I hope to address the games industry as well as gamers regarding a recent game launch and public conduct regarding the intentions of that game. It has been directly requested of me by people all across the games industry as well as gamers all around the world to represent their voices and feelings and help steer the industry away from hiring malpractice and self-serving corporate fixation and help guide the industry back toward creativity and integrity. Due to my position as a working professional in the industry, it is important I remain impartial as I listen to understand all perspectives regarding topics that affect the state of the industry. It is for this reason I do not single out, target, or name games from small or medium-sized development teams, as it is already challenging for that size of development studio to maintain profitability and bring positive attention to their products. Today I will make a modest exception as we discuss Lost Records, Bloom and Rage from Don't Nod Entertainment. I make this exception firstly due to the gravity of the topic we need to discuss, and secondly, nobody is going to hear of this game or much less purchase it anyway. The situation regarding this title is made worse by the developer of the game, Don't Nod Entertainment, silencing people who do not praise Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. It is important I research and understand these games that I address, but I must apologize to Don't Nod Entertainment because when I was looking up their new game, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, I did nod off. So I may not have an entirely complete understanding of this puberty simulator made for children. This software title is designed entirely to rely on manipulative tactics to force players to feel obligated to purchase their game, whether it is through the superficial and incompetent depiction of the 1990s or leveraging gender and sexual identity in the form of its in-game characters. This is a software title manufactured by people who openly hate gamers and are setting out to manipulate marginalized people, like those who are not straight, into submitting to a self-centered and narrow worldview in which other people only have value if they echo the exact same political and ideological views. In response to the launch of Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, a self-described entertainment lawyer focused on complex rights deals, film, and TV finance published a post on social media site masquerading as a professional platform where adults may network and meet, LinkedIn. In this post, this entertainment lawyer lectures consumers of the following points at length. People must purchase the game at full price, ideally pre-ordering and buying the deluxe version. People must play it. People must get other people to buy and play it in the most expensive way possible. This person reiterates you must buy these products because they focus on identity, supremacy, and politics that align with the consumer, supposedly. Nowhere in this post is the concept of the quality of the product ever discussed in regards to a reason as to why a person should purchase a product. In fact, this post openly admits that reviews for the game are, to quote, not great. Yet, because the game focuses on politics and identity supremacy, people are required to purchase the game in the most expensive way possible and to force other people to also buy and play it. I will not name this person in my speech. I will not address him or her directly. Firstly, in my line of work, I deal directly with CEOs and owners of multi-million-dollar businesses. I do not punch down on children, nor do I waste my time engaging with people who live in a bubble of reality rejection and who refuse to listen when adults are speaking. Instead of addressing this person, I would like to communicate directly with my colleagues working in the games industry to point out this misbehavior and malpractice. It is not our job to tell people what to do. It is not our job to tell people how to spend their money, and it is definitely not our job to control the thoughts of our customers. It is well outside of our rights to weaponize people's sexual identities and insecurities against them, so we can manipulate them into purchasing products regardless of the quality, content, or intent of the product. Our job as writers, artists, programmers, testers, and engineers is to create something fun for people to do. And on a deeper level beyond that, it is our job to give people something beautiful to believe in for the short time that we are here on this earth. Our industry does not need bullies or manipulators who brainwash and take control of consumers, taking advantage of people who are not straight, who already feel alone and rejected by society. Modern companies have been using superficial, forced diversity to manipulate and use marginalized people as human shields. They hire based on gender, race, and sexual identity, not competence or talent. One cannot be taught talent, nor can one conjure skill by reciting a cult incantation in their Twitter bio. As a result, our entertainment media is poor quality, and marginalized people become the subject of resentment and hatred. I've been listening to the wants and needs of as many people as I can in the games industry. Here is my assessment. Gamers want good games. Marginalized people want to feel like they are accepted and that they belong. It is actually not complicated to achieve this, because we already had that before these activists forced their way into entertainment media industries and started throwing tantrums. 20 years ago, we had good games, and marginalized people were not being treated as separate from the rest of the population. If we had already solved this problem 20 years ago, why is it such a prominent problem now? Those activists hijacking entertainment media, pushing their corporate DEI scam, sure have done a great job making sure the world grows more hateful and resentful of marginalized groups while ruining the quality of our media. DEI has done an excellent job of making marginalized people feel like they don't belong with and will never be able to agree with everyone else who is different from them. There are people working in entertainment industries, especially our games industry, who are working in bad faith. Those activists have no care or concern for the damage they cause to our industry. They care nothing of the products that they bully consumers into buying. They care about massaging their precious insecurities by forcing their feeble beliefs onto others in a desperate, vain attempt to gain validation. Unfortunately, these activists are here now. They are causing damage and are making it difficult for real developers with actual talent and skill to do their jobs. To my fellow developers, I must ask you, hang in there, stay strong, and do your best. Even if things may feel hopeless, even if things feel like they'll never get better, we are all in this together. The gamers out there understand us. They will stand by our side. As long as we stay strong, stand for what we believe in, and create the best games we possibly can. To my fellow gamers, I must request a favor of you. I know this may be difficult, and I understand entirely if you are unable to do this for me. You must make your voice heard. Speak out against the activists who are attempting to hijack your video game industry. But please be careful for friendly fire. There are gamers out there who may not be straight, who may be trans, who may not know or accept exactly what they are yet. Those people are not your enemies. Women are not our enemies. People with different skin colors are not our enemies. They are our fellow gamers. They are our people. This favor I ask of you may feel too difficult. I ask of you, no matter how much those people lash out, no matter how much they attack and insult us, no matter how much name-calling and blocking they do, I ask that you stay calm and respectful. No doubt in this video, in this comment section, you will see countless negative comments of people lashing out. I ask that instead of fighting back with insults, you reply respectfully and you simply say, I have heard you, and I accept your perspective. Thank you for making your voice heard. We have reached a boiling point in our culture where the leaders of online movements are forcing people to believe that they must be segregated based on their sexual identity and politics. This online cult is brainwashing people into behaving like children and tearing down anyone who does not blindly agree with and echo all of their own beliefs. Look at where that has gotten us. If we continue down this path, there will only be more hatred, more resentment, and further segregation for marginalized people, and more sanctioned racism and sexism toward people who just want good quality video games and entertainment made by people who actually know what they are doing and who actually care. I hope you understand I am here today to discuss these topics with you not because I derive joy from this or because I am interested in attention. Every time I publish these industry-level speeches, more people in the games industry turn towards me as an enemy and set out to tear me down however they can. I understand this, and it is a price that I have accepted I must pay to do what is right, and to do what has been asked of me by thousands of people all around the world. If there is anything you take away from today's speech, it is this: you are not obligated to purchase or support anything. No matter what anyone says, however they bully or manipulate, no matter how much they use your sexual identity against you, no matter how much they try to indoctrinate you into their cult and convince you that anyone who is different from you is an enemy, they are wrong. You are just fine the way you are. You do not need to purchase a product just because someone says it was made for gay or trans or any other way these bullies try to manipulate people. To my fellow gamers, thank you for listening to me and for being respectful to your fellow human beings, even if it is difficult and you must swallow your pride. Even if other people are different, even if they have disagreeable attitudes and behavior sometimes. For me personally, due to my position and professional placement in the games industry, I am unable to directly engage with these activists who are ruining the industry. There is a limit to what I can say about these topics. But, to my fellow gamers, and especially you content creators out there, you certainly are free to say whatever you want. Vote with your wallet, speak your mind, and make your voice heard regarding these games and studios, so that we may all work together to humbly and respectfully tear these activists a new asshole. Thank you for listening. Gamers first.